day 31. So we're at the start of the Pulvadera Mesa. Well, actually we're about a kilometre in, and so far the road has been kind of, been okay. The reason why we started earlier this morning was because we're trying to avoid the heat, rain, but also winds, because the winds tend to pick up in the afternoon, and when we're at the summit, especially while we're climbing, we're going to try and make sure we're as safe as possible. So far so good. As we get to the top, it does start getting a bit more technical, so there will be some hiker biking, rock crawling for me on this thing, and that's the reason why I'm on a hand bike today, because unclipping on my upright bike sometimes can be a bit of a hit or miss. So at that height with the full risk, I didn't really want to take that chance. So on this, I don't have to worry about unclipping if I need to stop. Now, thing is, I've got a thorn in my tyre. I don't know if you could see that. Now the question is, do I pull it out or do I just leave it in there? Don't know. However, the tyre doesn't seem to be going down, so I've gone and decided that I'm just going to risk it. We'll get on to the climb, and hopefully it stays in there at least till we get to the very top, and then I'll take the chance of pulling it out and see what happens, because it'll take a fair bit of time to change the tyre. Look what is lying here, hiding in plain sight.
It's alive as well?
I think so. Right, so what you have here is like a typical scenario that you come across when I'm on the hand bike. Is that you've got like a deeper bit there, obviously another gully running that way, and you can't really see the steepness, but that bit there is quite conical, and obviously you've got the sides there that come down quite steep, and obviously then you've got the edge there, so my finger's taking a zoom, which is too narrow for the trike. So what I have to think about is obviously staying level, because if I go my right wheel on the edge there, then I'll be leaning too far over. It's almost like a car, then I'd tip. And obviously I've got to think about the back wheel as well, which is in the middle. So the scenario like this, I probably need to try and get one wheel there, both my front wheels either side of that gully, and then try and go up with my back wheel in the middle, which is why in some of the videos you might see me do that. And that just is probably like the safest, most balanced way to kind of deal with an obstacle like this. Or I could try it in the middle, but the only danger with that is it's bottoming out on the frame, on the carriage underneath. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'll try and see how I'm going to go up. I just have to go through the middle, I think, the whole way. Ready? So that gamble did not pay off. A bit of air in there, probably keep pushing for a bit more, but yeah, that thorn's probably come out, and we now have a puncture. Well, we're still descending from the top of the Pulvadera Mesa, and came across this view. We've been pretty much trapped in the forest for most of today, where you saw a bit of wildlife, but other than that, not a great deal until this.